Hi guys, hi, good evening everyone. We are here again back to Java Programming Zero to Hero, and this is day two, guys. So let's see, let's catch up like who all have joined today. Please let us know, guys, in the comments who all have joined today. Hi everyone, hi, good evening, hi everyone. Yeah, good evening, Palavrapu, Strujan, Aniket, hi, good evening. And like some more people have also joined, but they are not really active on comments. So I would really like you all those who are watching right now, can you come up to the comment section and show your presence to us. Okay, great. Hi, Vinayak, Roshni, Karti, and Sahil, Harshvardhan, Amol, Silak. Great. Hi, good evening. So we are here today with the day two, guys, and welcome back to this Java programming session. And this is day two, and we are going to learn a lot of things today, other than whatever we have discussed yesterday. Hi, Pavan. Hi. Hi, Rathod. Lakshman. Hi, Lakshman. Okay, so I'll not take much time today. So let's start today's session. So basically, we would start with the same thing where we left yesterday. That is the class and object concept, and I was actually trying to show you how to create object for a class. We already have discussed what is class and object. I was showing you in a code how to create object, and I think we already have seen one program, one example it to basically to create object of a class. So the thing which we were discussing about is like I had created actually a class, and we like class student where it had actually one member, that is roll number, one data member. Okay, and then I was like I took some value to it, and then I printed the value of it, right? Let me show you that once again what we did in the previous session. Just give me a moment. Okay, are you guys able to see? So guys, I'm actually like facing some troubles with the VS Code lately, and I am not able to solve it right now. Maybe I could not check it. So maybe after this today's class, I'll check back again this VS Code, and I'll find out what problem we are facing. So it is actually unable to detect the class, the class and all. Fine, but I hope we are here to learn the logic, learn Java, and not a particular tool. So we can continue our learning on Java based on like any tool, in any tool. So I've picked up this online compiler where I can compile this Java program there. So this is what we have seen already, guys, in the previous session. I hope it is visible to you all. If you want, is visible? Is it visible? Yes, it's visible. Yeah, those who joined right now, good evening, guys. Good evening to one and all, and welcome back again. So we are here continuing from the same point where we left yesterday. Okay, yeah. So here we have this class student, and we have this a roll number. So roll number, I had said this as data member, right? We already have discussed, right? A class will have members. So yeah, like if you consider a cell phone, then it will have this contact as a, you can call it as a data member, because it will store contacts of different people. So that is actually a data member which will contain data, and there would be methods, or you can call them as functions. So basically functions which are present inside a class are known as methods. So there would be method also, like call is a functionality, right? You pick a contact, you pick a data, and you call. You place a call to that number. That calling is a functionality, right? So that is a method, and contact, okay, you can call it as a data member. So in data member, you are going to store data, and methods basically will use all these data members to do some functionalities. So that's what we will have in a class actually. So now we have this class student, and we have this one member, that is role. Here we have this role as a data member. So obviously it is quite understood that roll number will be stored in this variable, in this data member, or in this member, right? So in main function, we already have discussed this, we cannot just write roll equal to 101, because now roll is member of a class, and we have discussed that we cannot access members of a class without object. So if you want to use object, if you want to if you want to use any member of the class, if you want to use any member of the class here, it may be one or two or three or four members, any members, any kind of members. If you want, not any kind of, any numbers of members, if you want to use, then you need to have object of the class. Okay, there are some other cases also, guys, where we will see that we might not need this object actually in some cases, but again, let's not get into that right now, and let's first focus on the thing which we already have discussed, that to access, to use members of a class or features of a class, we need object of that class. Okay, that's what we have discussed, right? Fine. So now that's why, like, I have created here object of the class student. So student OB equal to new student, and OB dot role equal to 101. So instead of writing only role equal to 101, I need to write OB dot role. Through object OB, I need to access role. Okay. Similarly here, if I want to print the value of roll number, I need to write here OB dot role and not only role, because role is now not a local variable. It is actually the variable of the class, or it is actually a member of the class. So we need to write ob dot role in this way. Okay, right? So this is what we already have discussed. But one more thing also we have to discuss about. Someone was mentioning about this public, to keep public class student instead of just class student. And I said in VS Code I would not need actually to write this public, but here in this online compiler I need to write public in order to execute the code. If you want to see it, if I remove this public and if I run this, I might get some error. Okay, I might get some error. Yeah, actually it is. Yeah, we are getting error. It actually has a specific thing. It says you must declare main class which contains main method, which is entry point of program execution. So basically, guys, it expects us to take the class name as main, and then it is saying that it would run. This is the requirement of this platform, but again we can go for other platforms where, if you remember in the previous, in the last, like the yesterday, the platform which I used yesterday, there I didn't have to use the main class. I could go for the student class, but I had to write public there. Okay, what was that? Let me check one. Online Java compiler. What was that basically? I think this JTutor. Let's use that up, because I don't want to change my class name. I want to stick to my class name. Okay. Not very sure whether it is clearly visible to you or not, but yeah, this is what I am going to use. Let me know, guys. Is it clearly visible to you? Whatever I'm doing here, whatever I'm showing here, is it visible clearly? Is it visible or not? Please let me know, guys. I hope it is visible to you. Please let me know over the comment, guys. Can I get some confirmation on this? Is it visible clearly? Yes. Okay, great. Thanks for the confirmation. So now I have this class student, and let me execute this code. So execute, and it says no public class found. So here it is not actually giving me error based on the basis on the, like, based on the class name. Actually, it is saying you should keep it public. So guys, when we need this public class student, and when we can go for class student, when you write Java program locally in your system, like I was doing it in VS Code, but then suddenly I'm getting some problem. That's why I shifted to online compilers. So when you code Java programs locally, guys, you don't necessarily have to keep it public. Okay, you have to make the class public, or let's say in other words, I would say, if you are making the class public, then the file name and class name must be same. If you're if you're keeping the class as public, and if the class name is student, then this whole program should be stored in a file named as student.java, same name as the class name. Got it? But if you don't keep the class name and file name same, if you don't keep it same, then you need not make it public. The thing is, if you make it public, you must both the file name, the file name and the class name should be same. Must be same, not should be. Must be same. Otherwise, it won't work. But when you are not making it public, when you are not making the class public, then your file name and your class name may be different. Okay, right? So this is your basically um student class, and this is how you access member of the class using object. And remember this, guys, this is how you create object. Okay, this is how you create object. This is creation of object, you can say, right? Here, guys, after this is something which we already have discussed in the previous session, but yeah, this is a quick brush up of the thing. Now, now we know how to create object and all. Let me give you some more idea on it. Okay, right? So, see, guys, let's say I will create multiple objects. As I we have already discussed, right? One class can have multiple object, like one Samsung M60. There obviously there would not be only one phone, but there would be different multiple phones of the same model, right? So similarly, I'm creating here two objects which will have the same feature and but different data, right? So new student, this is object 2. Student class name OB2 is like you are giving a new name, different name to the new object, and new student equal to new student. Okay, new class name again parenthesis. So this again will create an object, right? OB2. So now see, guys, OB1 dot roll equal to 101, and you can write OB2 dot roll equal to 102. Both objects are different and both will contain different data. This basically, this roll number, this variable is basically, you can say, it is separate for separate objects. Okay, right? Each object will have its own individual separate copy of this variable, the data member role. Because as I mentioned already, each object will have its own data, separate data, different data. Your phone, you can store different contact. Your parents may be storing some different contact. Likewise, here object OB1 and OB2 are two objects, right? So they will have their own data. They necessarily do not have to have same data. So they may contain different data. So I'm storing 101 in role of object 1. I'm storing 102 in role of object 2. So we have two objects, OB1 and OB2, right? And each of this object have its own copy of roll number. So there is one roll number in object 1. There's a separate another roll number in object 2, and both will have different data. So their data is different. Got it, guys? Is it clear or not? Let me show you my output. So b1 dot roll number, and maybe I will just copy this again, print it. I'll mention it as ob2 dot roll number. So let me run this code and show you the output. Yeah, see, we are getting roll number 101 and roll number 102. We are getting here. Okay, right? So we are getting two different roll number because we have two different object and we have stored two different data in that. Okay, so different object of one class will have different data but will behave same. Characteristics would be same, but data would be different. That's what I wanted to mention here. Okay, what about the characteristics? Okay, so many people are asking for attendance link. Okay, Paridhi, can you please, I think Paridhi is there. Paridhi, can you please mention the attendance link there? Yeah, guys, do not worry. Attendance link is being updated. Okay, meanwhile, let's focus on our learning, and the attendance link would be updated with it. Okay, right? So now, yes, what I was saying here is two things basically. I'm revolving around two things. One is data and one is the behavior, state and behavior, or data and characteristics, right? So data part we already have discussed. Data is different for different object. Let's talk about this characteristics, okay, or the behavior. Behavior is nothing but the method, guys, the function. If you keep a function inside a class, that you can say, okay, this is a behavior of a class, okay, functionality. So here I want to I like to have a function or method called show, whose task is just to print the value of the data members, okay, right? System dot out dot println, and here I'll just write data plus roll number. Okay, right. So basically, I have this method show. When you call this show method, what it will do, it will just print the value of roll number. It will like print this data, this string data. It will print this string data, and then the value of roll it will print. One thing you may ask me here, right? Okay. One thing you may ask me here: how come we are accessing, we are writing role directly? Will not it give error? Because we try to do the same thing here, and we actually got some error there. Okay, guys. Okay, there are different. Also, there's a whole new different concept. We need to understand that. But right now, to keep it very simple, anyway, we are going to discuss that. But right now, to keep it simple, I'm just giving you this idea right now. See, guys, members of the same class can access other members directly. Like you can access the property of your house, like maybe utensil or maybe anything. Your brother or sister can also access the property of the house, right? Okay, like anything, not basically not exactly property, but anything in your house, right? So you can use, even your brother or sister can use. So member of the same class can access other members directly. So that's why here show method, being a member of student class, can access role directly. I don't have to write here ob.role. I don't need object here. Okay, right? That's why I can write directly role here. Now show. So I have this show method, right? Whenever I call show, it would print me the data of role, the value of role. So how to call this? Same thing, guys. Again, you cannot just call show in this way, because show is actually a member of the class student. Okay, it's a member of the class student. So even this you have to call through object. If you want to print data of ob1, you call ob1.show. If you want to print data of ob2, then you call ob2.show. Okay, we will also again discuss a different concept around the same thing, guys, around the same code. But right now I don't want to confuse, I don't want to like get into depth right away. Okay, right. So ob1.show will give you the data of ob1, the value of role of ob1, and ob2.show will give you the value of role of object 2, ob2. This is what we will get. Okay, let's see actually. So this is data member, and this is actually method. We call it as method. Data member, and this is method, right? Now let me execute this code, guys, and let's see whether it is working or not for us. So previously, in the previous code, what we did, we actually had system.out.println two times, right? We had system.out.println two times, but now we have show method, and we are calling it actually two times. Okay, see the output, we are getting the same output, data 101 and data 102. Okay, right? I hope you are getting it, guys. Please let me know. Please let me know. Is it clear up to this? No, you don't have to register daily. Once you register, and that's done. Okay, attendance link is already there in the chat. Paridhi has already put, so you can mark your attendance. If you want, I can pin it up also. So just give me a moment. Just meanwhile, guys, please, I would need confirmation from you all. Are we clear? Are we clear up to this? Are we clear up to this or not? Let me know. Meanwhile, I'm just pinning the link for the attendance of like 2 days attendance. I'm pinning it. Just a while, and you will see the attendance link been pinned up. It's pinned. Okay, yeah. So it is pinned, guys. The attendance link is pinned, so you can click there and mark your attendance. Okay, right. So yeah, before moving ahead, I would like to basically show you this small video which you have already seen, but there might be some new people who haven't seen yet. So I'll just like to show this one to them, all of them.
Hey, hi guys, this is Sai Kiran from LetsUpgrade, and I'm here today to congratulate you all guys for completing or like for pursuing our Essentials program in various fields what we do. And I want to tell that yes, this is amazing program what you're doing, but if you want to continue this learning and want to take your career to next level with a one-on-one personal mentorship what we are not providing in Essentials and also build real-time projects, then join our 6 months PGP full stack program in data science or AI/ML or web development in one stack or Python Django. That's it. Bye bye.
Okay, so I'll just like to add a few things here. Yeah, I'll agree. I'll also mention the same thing. So in essentials here, we are not able to give you like one-to-one mentorship or one-to-one guidance or one-to-one doubt clearing or something. But yes, if you do register, if you get enrolled in a PGP full stack programs, it's a like 6 months long program where we will start from very scratch level and go into depth. Then yes, you'll be able to schedule like one-to-one doubt clearing session with the instructor and whatnot. They are like live classes. You can stop the trainer, ask the doubt, and get it cleared. Everything you can do it. It's a 6 month long program, guys. It is not only we are teaching you concept and all. Yes, we are also providing you placement, but for that you need to submit assignments. Given assignment, you need to submit. Okay, in whatever domain you want. So, particular that domain, you need to submit your assignment. Okay. Also, one more like information I need to give you here. That is, if you just get enrolled in any one course, guys, we have 4 courses right now and we are planning to bring in Java full stack course. But yes, if you get enrolled in any one course, that is Python Django or web development or data science or AML and deep learning, get access to all the 4 programs right now. Okay, so it is just like you pay for one, but you are getting all the benefit of all the PGP full stack courses we have right now. With yeah, that's it. And if you like compare the prices with other platforms, it's way much cheaper, guys. It is affordable with quality education, and yes, you are getting placement out of it. Only thing is we need what we need is you submit assignment and you attend the classes. Okay, right? And yes, not only this, we also provide you placement preparatory classes like data structure and algorithms. Okay, these are like bonus free of cost things that are added stuff which is given to you. Data structure algorithm we are giving, system design and software engineering concept we are giving. Then we are also providing cloud computing thing, the mock interviews, also your resume building thing, personality development, those empowering sessions and all. Okay, those are all been given actually. Price of one, if you check out the website, guys, it is mentioned as 29,600. And if you compare this with other platforms, it would be like in lakhs. But here we are giving it at like 29,600. But yes, there is a catch here. That is, if you use a coupon, what coupon? You get 4,000 off. Okay, so what is that coupon, guys? That coupon is nothing. Just if you can use my name. That's it, Subrat. If you use this Subrat as a coupon code, then you can get a 4,000 straight discount. Where you will get it? Where to reach out to avail this discount, and if you want more details, right? Okay, more details and all, where you will get it. So guys, there's a small registration fees which you have to like if you are willing to see how the classes are going for 1 week or something. There is a small registration fee of 2,000 actually, and you can check. If you like it, you can stay there and you can um, or get a refund out of it if you don't like the classes, right? Okay, so I'll suggest that you just fill it up. I'll suggest you fill this form. If any one of you are interested, and it is higher than Udemy. Bhavesh, Udemy, does Udemy is giving placement to you? Does is it giving you placement preparation along with the course you are enrolling for right? No, right? Yeah, it's a whole package so that you don't have to go anywhere else here and there. You have a proper roadmap, everything, right? Okay, so yeah, guys. So this is the form. I would like those who are interested or would like to get more details on it, right? Just click on Paridhi, let's not like give them multiple links, so just focus on this one link, guys. luc.po/pgp. Let's not give them multiple links. Just focus on this link, guys, which is being shared, luc.to/pgp. Just fill this form, okay? Mention this coupon code Subrat, and you can avail 4,000 discount. It is not enrolling, guys. Please fill it up if you want more detail. One of my team member will get back to you and will give you all the details, and then you can make some informed decision. Actually, it is always great to, and it is always good to make informed decision. Okay, right? So do check it out. If you like it, you go for it. And, if not, then yeah, no one is forcing you. That's it. Yeah, coming back to whatever we were discussing, guys. Let's discuss this. Yeah, so this is what we have already. We have now created two objects, and we have now a method here, void show, which I'm calling to print the data of role, right? So this is data member and this is method member or method, right? So this show actually represents the behavior, the characteristic, and this role represents the data or the state of the class. Okay, right? Got it. So now we know how this method and data member behaves and how to access them using object. Next thing, let's go to the next part. What is the next part, guys? Let's go to the next part. I hope everyone understood this. Now, yeah, Bhavesh, if you are sincere in the classes, if you are attending the classes, okay, and if you are submitting the assignments, okay, you will definitely get a placement from us. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so something in this screen I'm seeing a command line argument. It is written as command line argument. So I wanted to discuss this command line argument. Actually, I would like to discuss on this command line argument. Yeah, I think I would be using VS Code for making you understand command line argument. Not maybe I'll be not able to run there because I'm facing some issues there. But I'll show you the essence of command line argument there, and maybe I'll run it here. So what is that command line argument? So I'll just take a quick example. So here I need to have public class test, okay, right? And I have to write this public main, public static void main, okay, and yes, string args. I'm writing the code. Don't get stressed about it. I'll explain, guys. Once I write the code and I'll give the output, I'll show the output and I'll explain what exactly I'm doing here. So system.out.print then so names args of 0, and then let it be. Let us work on first like one thing, then we'll go for the second thing. So now I have a simple class test which have a main function, and I'm trying to print something here. Names args of 0 I'm trying to print. Okay. So if I take the same thing, guys, if I take the same thing and paste somewhere in a VS code, I'll show you. I'm sharing the screen, guys. Don't worry about it. Just give me a moment and I'm sharing it. Okay. I think you are not able to see the VS code yet. Let me reshare. Okay, now you might be able to see. You might be able to see this VS code actually. So what I want to do here is I would paste the same code here, and I want to do this thing. I want to print this args of 0. So what exactly is this command line argument? This AR string ARJ0, which we have already discussed about, this is command line argument, and I've said that any argument if you send, if you send any argument from command line while executing the code, that would be received by this string ARGS. That is known as command line argument. When do we do it? Let's see this. So let us first save this code and let's compile the file first, day2.java. So it is successfully, no, not successfully compiled because I have used public here. Because I've said, right, if you keep public, then file name and class name must be same. I have kept public, but the file name was day2.java and class is actually test. So that did not work. But anyway, I've changed, I've removed that public keyword. So now it should work. It should compile successfully. Yep. So it is successfully compiled, guys. Okay. Right. Now it's time we execute this code. What we have to write? We have to write Java day. Oh, sorry, the class name is test, right? Yeah, test. So Java test, if I write here, so it is giving me the same error which I'm getting. Fine. I'm not concerned about that right now because anyway I'll be executing in the online compiler and show you. I want to show you what command line argument is, guys. While writing this command to execute the code, if you pass anything, let's say someone's name, if I use here, if I use someone's name, let's say I'll use Bhavesh name. Bhavesh. Okay. Java test is a command to execute the code. This Bhavesh is something extra I'm passing. This is command line argument, and this, guys, would be received by your main function string args. This particular part would be received by the string args, and it is supposed to print it. Of course, like I'm facing some issues here in VS Code. I'll show you the same thing in the online compiler actually. But I wanted to show you this part. In terminal, in the command prompt where you write the command to execute the code, in the same line, if you pass anything else extra apart from that, that is actually command line argument, and that would be actually accepted or caught by this argument of the main function. This is your command line argument, guys. Okay, right? Let me execute a code and show you. Basically, I'll execute the code in the online compiler which we have been using there. You can see here it is like asking me put command argument here. Actually, it has said to put command argument here. So maybe I'll use the same thing, Bhavesh. Okay, and let's execute the code here. And we got named Bhavesh. See, we are getting the data. Okay, right? Yeah. So I'm getting the Bhavesh, the command line argument, whatever I have sent, I have I have get it. I have printed it out here. I got it. Okay, this is your command line argument, guys. So I can pass multiple argument also. Any number of argument you can send, guys, to it. Any number of argument. Let's say let's take Srijay's name. Okay, let's take Srijay's name. Srijay's, and let's execute. But this will give me error because I'm trying to print only one thing and I'm passing two argument. That is the problem actually. But okay, so here it actually should be args of 0, args of 1, 2 thing. 2 because I'm passing two argument here, Bhavesh and Srijay. So that should be the case. Yeah, see, I'm getting Bhavesh and Srijay. Two names I'm getting here. Okay, right? Maybe I can just give some space in between. Yeah, I'll get a comma between Bhavesh and Srijay. So that is what I'm getting. So guys, you can pass any number of argument, and this is actually an array of string, so it can accept any number of argument. If you want to access, then you have to treat it as an array. So args of 0 will give you the first argument, args of 1 will give you the second argument, and so on. We know, right, how array works. It starts from index 0. So that's how command line argument works. Okay, so I have a quick assignment for today based on our discussion on this command line argument, guys. Okay, right? So what you do is you take two values as command line argument, and print some of them. Got the question, guys? Durga Prasad, I'm taking, user is taking the input from command line. This Bhavesh and Srijesh, whatever I've taken, user has taken, right? I have taken. So that is user input only. From command line, I'm passing the argument. Okay, right? So guys, what you have to do, what is the assignment here? Assignment is you have to take two values from command line argument and you have to print some of them. That's it. That's the assignment. Okay. Explain the difference between JVM and JDK. JDK is Java development kit. You will have all the like when you install JDK, your JVM would also be installed in your system with along with like JRE will also come into picture. Some other libraries which are useful. Okay, the entire development kit of Java that would be installed. The JDK is a Java development kit, so you'll have everything which is necessary to like work on Java thing. You can JRE, JVM and all. JVM is actually Java virtual machine. It is responsible for your execution of the code. It acts as a platform. It provides the JRE, the environment necessary for execution of the program. Okay, it verifies the code. It loads the code, executes it. So four basic tasks of JVM are like it would verify the code, it would load the code, it would execute the code, and for execution it will also provide JRE, Java Runtime Environment. Okay, right? So this is JVM and JDK actually. How to take? Oh, Durga Prasad, you are actually asking about how to take user input. Yeah, we will discuss that in the same like today's class itself. So for that, we have to also discuss some other things. From there, I would actually discuss how to take input and all. Okay. What are the different things I wanted to discuss here? Let us discuss that out, and we'll get it. Okay. Yeah. So now I want to discuss here, guys, something called packages. Okay, it is very important. Packages. Okay, so there are two kinds of packages actually. I think I should write in within multiple multi-line comments. We are talking about packages. What are packages? Who can say? Packages are like you can say packages consist of sub packages, and folders. Okay, consist of sub packages. Sorry, not folders, sub packages and class files. My bad. It's just like a folder, guys. Package is nothing but it is just like a folder. What you have in a folder? In a folder, you either have subfolder and some files, right? Similarly, a package will consist sub packages and specific files that are like called as those are called as class files. So package will contain class file and sub packages. Okay. Srijesh, I'll again post it in the community. So fine, you will anyway get in the community. Do check out. Even I think I have to also post the material of day one, the previous one. So I'll also like put it there both day one material, day two material, and also assignment. Okay, assignment is like very pretty much clear actually. You have to take two values from command line argument, and you have to print some of them, right? Yeah, so what we are discussing here, package. So package consists of sub packages and class files, special files that are class file, which we already know, we have seen, right? So there are, if I talk about types, there are built-in packages, and we have user-defined packages. So built-in, those are predefined, already there, pre-built. Okay, user-defined, which we will create our own package. We can also create our own package, guys. So what are the different built-in packages? Let's talk about built-in packages, guys. Built-in packages. There are a lot of built-in packages. Lang. Okay, you can say java.lang. I'll just call it as lang. Lang is there. Util is there. SQL is there. IO is there, AWT is there, okay, NET is there, etc. etc. Okay, a lot of other things are also there. Okay, Lang, Util, SQL, IO, AWT, Net. Okay. Okay, so some more packages are also there. Among this all built-in packages, guys, this java.lang. or only lang. It is the default package. It is default package. Lang is the default package. All other packages are non-default package. Okay, right? Non-default package. Got it? Okay. Built-in packages are this. Lang. Some of the built-in packages I'm saying are this, and among this, all built-in packages, Java.lang. This lang is the default package. What do we mean by default package? What happens when we go for a default package? Something. I'll quickly come to it, guys. Do not worry. So what we discussed, a package will consist either sub packages or class files. That means a package contains some classes, right? So if you want to use a class that belongs or that is present in a default package, then you can use it directly. Like in our code, if you recall, guys, the string args, we are directly writing string is actually a class, and that is actually present in lang package. So we are actually able to handle, we are able to use it directly. We directly write string. But if you want to use a class which is not present in lang package, or which is present in a non-default package, then you cannot use it directly. Okay, let me show you through an example actually. Okay, so okay, here we need to write public class test. I have a data member int x, right? I have that show method, which task is to just to print the data. System.out.println data, okay, right? This is what I have here. Now, so let's go for the main function. So public static void main, and see, guys, I'm writing here directly string args. String is a class name, and it is actually present in the lang package. Lang being the default package, we can use directly, we can write string directly, you don't have to do anything else. But as here one of our friend here, I think who was asking about input, Durga Prasad was asking about the input, right? How to take input and all. Yeah. If you want to take input, guys, okay, there are some default, like built-in methods actually. Built-in input method. What are the different input method we can use? There is this next int. There is this next float. Okay. There is this next line, and so on. Next int, next float, next line, next byte, next long, next only next is also there. So on. So these are like int, float. These are data types, right? Int, float are data type. So if you want to take integer data, integer input, you use next int method. If you want to take floating point number input, you use next float. If you want to take a double number input, then you go for next double method. If you want to take, let's say, a byte input, then you go for next byte. Okay, please understand the naming convention, guys. Okay, if you are writing the name of a method, then first word all the letter would be in small case. Next subsequent word, first letter of next subsequent word would be capital. Like here, next float, next is all small letter, but the next word float, f is capital, first letter would be capital. Okay, if I have a third word, then first letter of third word would be again capital. Okay, right? Camel case is what we are following here, right? I have missed out some semicolon. No, I don't think so. I have a semicolon. So these are some built-in like input methods, guys, which we'll be using to take input. Like here, we want to take only integer input. So basically, I'll be using nextInt. Okay, and how to use it? So it's very pretty much straightforward. This x is actually a data member, guys. First of all, so you cannot just write x equal to. Maybe I want to take input, so I'll write nextInt. I've not yet completed, guys. Do not raise an issue right now. I'll complete and everything will be clear. I cannot just write x equal to nextInt because x is the member of the class. So in order to access x, we need object of the class test. Let's create one, test ob equal to new test. So we have successfully created object of the test class. Now I can access X by using that object ubi.x. But now let's talk about next int. Can we use directly next int? The answer is no. Because this method actually are members of a class scanner. There is a built-in class, guys. That is scanner. Okay, scanner is a class, built-in class, and this next int, next float, next line, they are actually methods or method members of this class scanner. And this scanner, guys, scanner is actually present in util package, built-in package util, a non-default package. Obviously, util is a non-default package, right? Util is not a default package. Lang is a default package, but we want to use this nextInt method. But again, that is member of scanner class. So if I want to access member of scanner class, then I need object of scanner class. Let's create one scanner, maybe SC equal to new scanner. This is how we create object, right? So we successfully created object of scanner class, and now I can, like, if I want to use method or member of scanner class, I can use it through object. But my point here is I cannot directly write scanner because scanner is not present in lang package. It's a built-in class, predefined class, but it is not actually present in lang package. If it would have been present in lang package, then I can directly write here else, directly write here scanner. But as it is present in a non-default package, I'm not allowed to write scanner directly. What we have to do in order to use it, import. You have to write Java import java.util.scanner. Import that class. Then you can use in your program, guys. Understood what is the difference between default and lang package? String is present in lang package, which is default package. So I'm able to use it directly. But scanner is actually present in util package, which is a non-default package. So in order to use it, I have to import that from that package. Import java.util.scanner. So you are importing basically scanner class from util package. Let's say you want to import everything of util package, then you can put your star. Generally, I've seen people putting star, java.util.star. So it will import everything, all the classes present in util package. But that's not necessary. There are a lot of classes in util package. We don't need everything. Why to like increase the code size? So just import the class which you need. Yes, if you, let's say you want to use 5 6 classes of the util package, then you can go for star. Why to write import java.util.scanner, import java.util.arrays, right? So we don't need that. So in that case you can put star so that it will import everything and you can use happily. Okay, right? Now, yeah, this spelling mistake, thank you. Now, so we understood, guys, the scanner, this nextInt is actually used for taking integer input, but this nextInt is actually member of scanner class. Scanner is actually present in util package. Util package is not a default package, so we have to first import scanner class, then we create object of scanner class, then we use the method or member of the scanner class to take input, right? As simple as that. Then you can go for the show method. Call this show method, which will give you the data. That's it. Okay, right? So I'll show you by coding this, like by running this. Let me just have output statement, guys. Here, enter the value. We usually do this, right? Whenever we want to take input, we have this statement at least to so that the user can understand what to do right now. Otherwise, the cursor will be just blinking, and the user might get confused what the program is running or not. It has got stuck or something. So that's why we put this data. Enter the value. Basically, we'll understand it is waiting for us to take a value input. Now let's execute the code. Execute it. Oh, there is. Yeah, yes, I understood. So yeah, I have missed out one more thing also. I would have said it, but yes, it is better that you are also seeing it. So it is saying something, it is actually giving you error, guys. I'll come to this point in detail in upcoming session. Right now I just want all of you to remember one thing. Okay. Right now, while creating object of scanner class, this is something related to constructor actually, which we haven't touched yet. So constructor, in upcoming classes we'll talk about constructors, then I will make you understand why we write this whatever I'm going to write here, why we are writing this. So while creating object of scanner class, we also write here system.in. Okay, you write here system.in while creating scanner class object. Then it would execute. It will like work fine, guys. Okay, it will work fine. Yeah, see, it is now asking me to enter the value. So if I take 25, I'll get the result here. See, I'm getting data 25. This is done. The program is done, guys. So this is how you take input, user input, and store it in a variable and print it. Okay. So I have only asked you to remember this thing for the time being. Rest everything I've actually explained. For this, to understand this, we need to wait for one or two more classes. I think one or two more classes we have to wait. Okay, right? Understood, guys, or not? Let me know. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yeah, Utsav, good evening. I think Utsav has joined right now. Okay, so is it clear up to this? Are we like fine? Did we understand how to take user input? So, guys, I have just taken integer input here. You can also go for floating point number input. You can take, let's say, instead of integer input, integer variable, you have float variable. So, you can, instead of next int, you can go for next float, and that will work. Okay, so this is it which you have to do. I'm just changing it back to integer because I don't want to make you confused. Yeah. Okay, I hope it is understood, guys, to all of you. Okay, Harini confirm it's clear. Even Srijay, Srinivas, Shweta, John. Okay, great then. I hope like all of you have understood the same thing. Naman, I'll post it in the community. Even the yesterday's session, I haven't yet posted. I missed out. So I'll post both days, day one and day two's code material in the community. Okay, don't worry about it. In the community group, please do join the community group. And after the session finishes, maybe within after 1 hour or something, you can check, and you'll find day one, day two materials over there. And that assignment question which I was giving, that also I will put there. Okay. Yeah. So guys, here we are. We now know how to take input. Let's talk about something else. Let's also do one more example based on taking input and understand how this input thing works. Okay. Right. Now, I'll change this student. This is role, and I'll take string name. Okay. Right. So data will print here. Right. So we'll print your data. Note out. Print ln. So here I want to print roll number. Roll. Let me just copy this thing. And I want to print your name. Right? So I want to print the student's roll number and the name of the student. Gurunath, you can find, and everyone. Community group link is already is there actually. All the necessary links you'll find in the description of this video. Actually, okay. You'll find it in the description of the video. It is there already. But also let me give you in the chat for your quick reference. So this is the community link, guys. You can click on this and join. Assignment is not mandatory, but if you want to submit it, Prathamesh, you'll find again a community. In the community, it is also mentioned, but also in the video description, you'll find a assignment submission form link. So you can submit there. Okay. Now, guys, yeah, back to our discussion. Whatever we are doing. So let's finish this code, and we will be done with today's discussion, and we'll continue again tomorrow. Let's finish this up. What I'm trying to do here. So I want to take two input basically. I want to take your input details of a student, roll number and name. I just want to print them. Okay, this is what I'm doing here. Now let's understand this. Okay, I've created a test class object because I want to access role and name. Anyway, I have to take input for that, right? Okay, so enter the value. In place of enter the value, let's say we'll write enter the roll number. So here we will write roll. Okay, right? Now we would again print here enter the name, student name. I'll just write name here. Enter the name. So we have to take name, input for name, ob dot name. I think I should give some space in between. Ob dot name equal to sc dot for string input. Remember, guys, we use next line. If you want to take a string input, name being a string, you should go for next line actually. Okay, next line. The entire line it will take input. Entire line it will take. So sc dot next line. Then finally you call ob dot show that will print the data of the student roll number, and this actually should be name. Okay, so this is again a very small program which we want to discuss here. Let's understand guys how it is working. You understood the code, right? What I'm trying to do here. I just want to take input a student's roll number and name. I just want to print it. But let's understand what are the different things here we are facing. If we are facing any issues, how to solve that. If we are not facing any issues, anyway we will understand. Okay, this is how we have to take input to string and integer actually. Now let's go to this execute. Yeah, it is executing. Cannot find symbol. What happened? Oh, my bad. I have changed the class name, guys. I forgot to change here the class student. We have to create object of student class and not test class, because there is no more test class. I have changed it to student. Now let's execute. Okay, it's just taking a moment. Enter the roll number. Let's say I will take roll number 25. Okay, let's hit enter so that I can also take input for name. Let's hit enter. I'm hitting enter. Okay, it did not wait for me, guys, to take input for the name, and suddenly I'm getting this like data. It is printing the data roll number 25 and name. I'm getting a blank. Like I'm getting blank. Why it did not wait for me to take input for name? Okay, whereas I've written the statement to take input for the name, it should wait, right, to take input for the name. Okay, that is a very small mistake, a silly mistake which we have not silly mistake, but yeah, something which we need to take care of, which we have not. Let's understand that, guys. What happened here? Why it did not wait for us? It is not the problem of only Java, guys. You might have faced this thing in C or C++ also, but I'm showing you in Java. Let's understand what is this problem and how to deal with it in Java. See, guys, I'll again execute it and I'll show you where is the problem. So it is executing. It is asking me to enter the roll number. So I'll again take the same 25. Okay, enter the roll number. So basically, which statement it is executing? Enter the roll number has been executed. Now this particular statement has been executed, right? Sc dot next thing. It is actually waiting for us to take a input. So I have taken input 25. Now what I'll do, I'll hit enter, right? What is enter, guys? Enter means next line, slash n, next line. Okay. So this next line here, this method, it will take that slash n character as an input for name. So technically it is taking input from you for the name. The thing is, it is not taking what we intended. Okay, so whenever we are taking input for integer before string, we hit here enter, right? After 25, we hit enter. That enter is actually next line, slash n character. That slash n is actually being taken as input for name, and that is why we are getting blank, blank, blank. Okay, it is taking input, guys, but it is taking the wrong thing as input. So how do we handle this case? How do we solve this problem actually. Okay, it's very easy. Nothing. You just have to consume that extra slash n. This when you hit enter, a slash n is there right in the buffer. You just have to consume that. How? Again, you just write next line. Okay, it's obviously sc dot next line. You cannot directly write next line. So this sc dot next line, it will consume that slash n, and then it will wait for you to take input for me. Okay, this is what you have to do. Let me execute it again. Okay, I think I should stop it and then re-execute it. Yeah, let's execute again. Enter roll number 25. Hit enter. Now it should ask me for, see, it is now waiting for me to take input for the name. I will take, let's say, whose name I should take. I should, okay, let me take someone's name. I will take Naman's. Naman. See, I'm getting roll number 25 and name as Naman. So this is a very small thing which normally people ignore, but that is why they get strong output and they would be like really tensed, get tensed. What happened? Everything is right. Why I'm not getting output? Why it is behaving this way? But it is that small thing which we usually ignore. Okay, right? So please take care of that, guys. Whenever you take input or a string after integer, remember to put a next line method there so that it will consume that extra slash n for you and allow you to take the string input after that. Understood, guys? Is it clear or not? Please let me know over the comment. Please let me know, guys. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? I'm actually copying and storing it so that I can post it in the community for you for your reference later. Clear, guys? Over the comment, please. I need confirmation. If it is clear, then we are good to stop this class today and we can meet again tomorrow. Clear, right? Okay, great. Great then. So guys, yep. So yeah, in the end, I'll again say you, please do visit uc.io/pgp. Okay, please fill this. If you want more details about our PGP full stack courses for 6 month long program, and check out all the benefit and prices and see and use my name Subrat as the coupon code to avail 4,000 discount, guys. Okay, get information, then decide. That's what I'll say. Okay. Yeah, I saw everyone has mentioned yes, it is clear. Yes, it is clear. So guys, yep. Then so this is it for today. We'll again meet tomorrow. I had planned for discussing some more thing, but yes, it is already time. So let's keep it for the next class, and we will discuss that in the next class. Okay. So guys, see you again tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. Tomorrow we will again meet. We will again discover, not discover. Actually, we again like discuss more things, and it will be really very interesting. We'll also learn about why do we write system.out.print, why do we write system.out.println, why don't we only write print or println, why we write public static void main, why don't we write only void main. So all those interview questions we'll also discuss again. We'll discuss that, and yeah, I think time will permit us to discuss something more also. So even we will discuss upon that. We'll finish up some major oops concept thing tomorrow, guys. Okay, so let's meet again tomorrow, guys. I'll keep it to this for today, and I'll share all the code. I'll show you, share all the code with you in the community. Okay, right? And also the assignment question, I'm repeating it anyway. I'll be posting it in the community. Okay, I'll be posting it in the community. That is what is that? Yeah. So take two values from command line argument and print sum of, okay, addition of those two values. You just have to print the result of addition of those two values. This is your assignment, but anyway, I'll post it, guys. Yeah, guys. So that's it for today. Let's meet again tomorrow. Till then, guys, bye bye. Take care. Good night. Keep learning. Keep rocking.